All right, so doing something new this year, this universal new year. And I have signed up for dance class. I have my first class tonight. I haven't worked out in so long. Like I do yoga every now and then. It's not consistent as it should be, but I'm I want to do something where I'm moving my body and I need to be more consistent. So I signed up for this workshop. It's an adult hip hop dance class. I'm excited to do this so I can keep my body moving. Like we're in our 30s and we need to be moving the body. Can't be lazy because I don't want none of this to catch up to me. The sun's out. It's like still cold, but anywho, I feel like I've been wanting to do a vlog, but I have every excuse in the book. I don't have a tripod, my camera is acting crazy, my sound goes in and out, the car is gutted out. Every excuse in the book, and I just be making excuses. Yeah. But I think I want to like vlog my life and then talk about the spiritual things that happen and how I look at a lot of things as well. Today to talk about probably is the energy of 2024 that's coming up that Professor Melanie did a video on. I'll link that in my description box because I want to make like talk about it and then do the breakdown of what I interpret as well, especially since I know on my Facebook page I've been talking a lot about the energy of abundance with the year that we're in now. Even though it's a super exciting time, it's also like 8 is also karmic and it's above, so below. It's like an even balancing energies of masculine and feminine energy. So if you are like in a negative space in a negative environment and it's all like woe is me, life is horrible, I got to pay these bills, blah blah blah, like if you're in that energy, then that's the abundance that you're going to create for yourself. And if you're in more of a gratitude energy and just attempting to always have a positive life and be more high vibrational, then you're going to have that abundance energy come. So it's really a balance. And it's like I know a lot of people are super excited because they're like, oh, abundance mean money. It's not like that for everybody. You have to tap into the correct energy, and then you have to understand what the energy is and it's about so you can receive that energy. Like Professor Melanie says, knowing plus understanding equals power. You can know it, but do you understand it? If you know it and understand it, you can be empowered to like know what you're talking about. You can work with that energy, alchemize, transmute the energy, all that good stuff. But yeah, they're going to do a live tonight about the energy. And then another thing Professor Melanie broke down was this fixed crosses, fixed axis with these 4 particular signs: Aquarius, Leo, and then Taurus, Scorpio, and then they are the creative rulers. And when it comes to rising up to your natural throne, your rightful throne in this plane. And I know a lot of people are super like scared and like apocalypse and 4 horsemen and all of this stuff happening. The way that the astrological alignment is happening in the sky, there's going to be an uproar of fear. It's like fear is going to be pushed into our faces a lot more, especially with the first movie that came out. Well, not the first movie. The movie that came out at the beginning of the year was Leave the World Behind. And everybody's like, oh my God, y'all stack up. I didn't want to watch it, but my husband saw it. He's like, this keeps popping up. I'm like, yeah, it keep popping up for a reason. We don't have to watch it. But he's like, let's just see. And I swear, I think that movie was a good 2.5 hours, maybe 3. But I know the first hour, we was like, okay, what's happening? Like, is something gonna happen because y'all dragging this out? Like, we know it's a chaos going on outside. What is the man hiding? Why the woman acting stupid? Why the dad ain't asking questions? But yeah, it put people in a space of fear, and it's like there's nothing to be afraid of. The rightful rulers are supposed to rise up, and you're supposed to rise. And that's us. And I even want to like acknowledge the creative ruler part, because I had this spark in me that came when I first heard Sister Myra teaching on that fixed crossing that energy. And it's like, okay, that's us, and that's how we can tap back in and become more holistic when it comes to knowing who we are on a holistic level. Like, so much Professor Melanie broke down in her video with the eight. Like, it's polarity, and then it's like you're either going to be up ascending, or you're going to be down in this construct and still living in that space. And when you're in a place of fear, you don't think rationally. You kind of move based off of what's outside of you. And when you are in a space of peace and knowing and then understanding, when you're meditating and when you're following your own gut and your own spirit, you can live in peace within the chaos. This is something that has always been a thing for me, especially when I starting my spiritual journey. I would always have these dreams where there was chaos around me, and I would be in this like protective bubble. Like, I would literally be in a transparent bubble, and I'm walking, and all around me I can see the chaos. I can barely hear it. It's it's like muffled, but it's to a point where it doesn't bother me. So that's how I know that, you know, it's scary for some people. I guess it can be scary to know like you're here for a bigger purpose, and you may be the one that has to lead people through the chaos. But after like these teachings, I want y'all to go look at this video for real. These teachings and these energies and the energy and what's happening is like, I know I came here for a reason, and there's the fire that's burning. Like, that fixed cross, it's not just happening in me because I'm like, yo, I'm an Aquarius sun, Leo moon. That's a creative ruler. That's in everybody. Everybody has natal charts. Everybody's like here. Like, you have that spark within you. So it's like you have to tap into it, and I definitely want to help people get into that and tap into that creative ruling energy where we can understand ourselves on a more holistic level. So yeah, like, we don't have to be in fear. But it's very interesting just remembering all of these teachings and videos that I have watched, because stuff is starting to come back to me now. But it's funny because we're in a 8 year of abundance, and then at the same time you have all of these distractions like being thrown out there in all types of ways to keep people in a state of fear. Like, so how can you tap into your abundance, and how can you tap into getting what you want and desire in this realm while you're fearful? You can't because your energy is going to be in another space, and fear is the lowest vibration, and you gotta vibrate high. It's like fear, and then like love is the highest vibration. So you have to get out of that fearful space to get into a more gratitude space, a more forgiving, a loving space, so you can receive some type of an abundance for yourself in a good way. Yeah, like, I think it's very interesting how things are going to happen. I'm very ready to see how stuff play out, and I definitely want to tap in and be more consistent with energetically keeping everybody updated. My main goal really is to reach out to those people that have that has that spark of interest when it comes to their creative ruling energy, because you're out there and you need some assistance, just like I needed assistance. And it's like, I keep getting this, like, one of the memes like, your light has to shine so people can find you. So I'm gonna post this video. I'm gonna put it on my Facebook and my YouTube channel, and just finish that up for today. But that's kind of like all I had to say, really.